Hello and welcome. I'm Sharon Martin. I'm a messenger for Gaia, and today I bring you a very brief update about this incident that meant that we've had this Ascension delay. So, thank you to a couple of people on my channel who pointed out that I needed to get an answer from Gaia. And I here it is here anyway, but it was the timing of that. Um, so I felt rightly so. I felt pulled up, and so I appreciate that. Thank you. So I have is really brief from the 6th and from the 3rd. And when I tell you what happened I wasn't going to share, but I feel it's okay to now. So as I entered the inner earth on the 6th of January, I noticed petals raining in the inner earth with an energy of new and refresh and renewal. And Gaia is crying tears of relief. I don't remember ever seeing her cry. She is saying it is such a relief to have moved through this, and we will build again. I asked her, what did we just go through? So when I'd gone to see her on the 3rd, when I went into the inner earth, there was a battle. There was a battle going on in the inner earth. Now, the inner earth in my work with Gaia was cleared by the end of 2019. But yeah, it was like watching a fireworks display or a Star Wars fight scene. And Gaia was defending her cave. She had all sorts of protection shields up, and she was in like warrior mode. It wasn't something that I've ever seen in the inner earth. So in the inner earth, in the clearing out in the earlier times of my work with Gaia, it was the dragons who were clearing out the inner earth. Anyway, I've just lost my cursor. Here it is. So this is what she said. I asked her, what did we go through? She said, an intrusion from inside the planet that quickly escalated to both internal and off-planet conflict, and that this was linked to be released with the reconnections of the giant codes and original templates. So you'll know that we've spoken about how the giants awakened, and that when all of the giants were awakened, they created a sequence, a note, a frequency that allowed the returning of the ancient templates and codes. And what Gaia said was this: we were aware of the giant sequencing, but not of this. She said you could see it as a trigger or a hidden component linked to the giants that triggered the release of something catastrophic, like a time capsule, miniaturized and well hidden. So it showed, the visual she was giving me was that as the giants awakened, the sequence created this sort of catalyst of energetics, and the earth expanded. And as it reached that higher frequency and that higher expansion, it was that triggered this miniature, like it looked about the size of half a pen, really looked like that. So she says Fortunately, we have averted the crisis, are now back on track with our ascension trajectory. This was not so much an impact on human ascension, but on planetary ascension. And whilst these, of course, are interlinked, humanity has been progressing well, and there are enough light workers holding higher consciousness to hold and connect the whole. Remember the imagery where of the comet, where the ball is the light workers and the tail is the rest, and how the light workers are holding that ball and that will pull the rest through. She said, yes, the energy and frequency is higher. We are higher, and we will continue to receive increased frequency waves of light and more often. This incident has affected pressurization, is how she put it, and we will build and check the balances and equilibrium of these over the next few days. This is not a matter of ascension not occurring, merely a brief pause or delay. And she said there's also some benefits. She said the benefits are that more humans will be ready to experience ascension on and with the planet. Also, the very strong ties and bonds to timing that humans have to the time clock, to events, and to the calendar, that these constructs are given more stretch and pull, as these are extremely entrenched paradigms for humanity. So I asked her, did she do this deliberately? And she said, no, but always there are benefits and learning for all. And in the higher dimensions, this is a useful and well embraced approach. I hold each of you, she said, in my heart, and know that so many were in excited anticipation and are now feeling a little deflated and disappointed. Some are even angry. I invite you, Gaia says, to pick yourselves up and feel into your hearts. Know that all is well, and please return to your practices. As I hold each of you in my heart, I invite you to feel into your own heart and notice the difference. Your hearts are now more open, of a higher frequency, and have a level of sensitivity you have not previously enjoyed in this cycle. Please continue with your practices, breath work, meditation, nature walks, grounding, hydration, and connection to yourself. Be in present moment. All this is so you can take part in your role of holding the frequency of your soul brothers and sisters who are not yet at your level of consciousness. You stand in your fully aligned, conscious, awakened, and empowered sovereign being, heart centered and love focused, beaming your light from your beautiful, divine, illumined heart, body, and mind. You are so loved. So I hope that that brings some further clarification for you, and I send you so much love from my heart.